Bloody hell, Governor.
Govna.
Bloody hell, Governor.
Good evening, Govna.
Hang on a second. Oh shit. So we're gonna go longitude, latitude here.
We're gonna go with what? Come again?
Longitude, latitude, sir.
1 to 2 latitude.
Horizontal portrait.
Oh, that way. I
No,
did
no,
it the other
no.
way.
No. This is perfect. Perfect.
All right.
So we're just gonna wing it, dude. And we might cut this dumb space out, might not. But I had to check and see if it was rolling. There's no advance and heads up on it. So can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I got you, big dog.
Right on. We're in. Welcome.
Oh shit! What'd I do? Oh, there we go. Isn't this a riot, dude?
Inevitable. Right.
Inevitable. So, just real quick, guys, to the fathers out there. First off, my heavenly Father, thank you, Christ, for loving the greatest of all sinners and the least of all worthy. And you can believe what you believe in this world, and I'll believe what I believe. You don't have to accept what other people believe to respect the other individual. So, love you for what you love, and there's no limit to the amount of love in this world. So this is Wolf with Limitless Video Productions. Happy Father's Day to all the mothers that have been a father. Boom. Cheers, ladies. To all the mothers that stole the fathers out of the children's lives. Justice, you know what I mean? To my father, love you, pops. To my big dog right here, this is Govna. And this is Govna. So we're doing something fun from here on out. We're chiming in and doing the governor's office. You guys are just, we should talk about whatever we talk about. Money, sex, and rock and roll. But we played music a lot growing up together in our 20s and getting in trouble. And you can imagine what we did. You know what I mean? We did it all. So if you can dream it, we did it. But you have to bring it up first to admit it. You know? So anyways, there's no perfect person in this world. And there's also no limit to the amount of good that we can achieve as long as no one cares who gets the credit. This is Govna, and welcome to the Govnas Office with Limitless. So, Govna, tell me a horrible dad joke.
A horrible dad joke. Wow. There's so many. There's so many of them. The one that circulates is that I hear a lot is the Winnie the Pooh knock knock joke.
Let me hear it.
Right. So the rabbit says to him, he's trying to tie a rope into a knot, and he goes, "Can you not?" And Piglet goes, "Who's there?"
Stupid, dude. I'm so slow. I loved it.
The knot. It's the knot. You cannot not.
The knot's there. You bet.
I cannot not.
Do you remember in Adam Sandler what the hell happened to VCD, the goat?
The old one?
Yeah, the goat. Yeah, from what the hell is like the audio jokes when he's doing like funny stand-up time and audio, not movies.
Right.
It's like the Jerky Boys, but it's Adam Sandler. It's called What the Hell.
Right.
Anyways, he had this freaking skit where it's called the goat. He's like, his goat was tied to his back of the truck. These kids can come visit him before they get his concert. Hey, goat, how you doing, goat? He's like, oh, I'm good. You know, I've been beating up. Yeah, my owner's been beating up again. But anyways, so, hey, goat, we got a football with us. He said, oh, throw me the football. He's like, never mind. I don't have hands. I have hooves. So the kid's like, no, go out for a pass. You can do this. She's like, no. Oh, fuck it, I'm going. So you can hear he's galloping down the truck, and you can hear the ball coming. He goes, fuck me, go this. You better not. He's freaking, what's that thing? He's got to stop at. And the kid's like, hey, go, you got a knot on your head. He goes, a what? He goes, a knot. He goes, you better not mention that again, you cocksucker. So that's not a dad joke because it's not for kids, but it was good for the knot, right?
Right. Well, I mean, the essence of the dad joke is it has 12 different meanings all at the same time. So
Yeah, for sure.
anything that can be absolutely ambiguous is the way to go.
Absolutely, man.
Double, triple meanings. It's all word speak. The one that from that Adam Sandler era, the one that is just forever is the janitor one where he's mopping the floor, mop, 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 mop all day long. I mop, mop while I sing this song.
Yeah. You remember the lunch lady? How about
Yeah.
the
Well, the lunch lady land thing was the Saturday Night Live skit with Farley, right?
yeah, but he had no Sandler still had the lunch lady songs like Sloppy Joe's. That's what Sloppy Joe's. Sloppy Joe, remember?
Sloppy Joe, yeah.
Man.
Navy beans, navy
Yeah,
beans.
yeah. Oh my god. He had the farting hypnotist where that guy's trying to quit smoking. He goes in the hypnotist and the guy keeps farting the whole time. He's like, you were counting down from one. He's like, dude, I can't breathe, sir. He's like, no, do you want a cigarette? He's like, no, no, I can't breathe. Yeah.
There's well that leads me to think about the Jack Black and all of his new fame that he has now, and so I got kids that are starting to get into Jack Black stuff, and Kung Fu Panda I think is one of the greatest movies that has ever been made, and
brilliant work.
I will stand on a high hill and speak the truth about the Kung Fu Panda movies,
For
and
sure.
they're absolutely fantastic. But anyway, I digress. So my kids are getting into Jack Black stuff, and I'm just waiting for the day that they discover Tenacious D, and then I have to answer all of the questions about Tenacious D band for my kids.
Well, I think a good way to bridge the gap would be School of Rock.
Oh, they're already all over the School of Rock.
Yeah.
It's been played in my house on repeat. It's fantastic.
So, for anybody that doesn't know about Josh and I, this is my guitar, but he's the guitarist. Wind, flute, air, fire, sea, unicorn, fart, and rainbow all in one. Saxophone. I mean, just incredible musician, and also there's nothing I wouldn't do for Gov. But he's an amazing musician. That's how we ended up linking up and becoming brothers.
Absolutely. I was playing a gig at this little hole in the wall bar in Columbus, and this dude in a hat comes in, starts playing the congas on stage. Nobody asked him to come play on the stage, but
They weren't mine either.
No, but he started playing the drums, and he didn't quit playing the drums behind me for like 3 or 4 years after that. That was pretty solid stroke.
Yeah, and so we got this band together from that evening forward, and the name of the band was
The Govnas.
The Govnas, which comes to pass, the Govnas Circle. So you guys are the cookie hanging out with the Govnas.
Cheers.
So, how's your Father's Day, man? Happy Father's Day.
Father's Day was good. It was full of food and relaxing times.
Awesome.
A little bit of outdoor action. It wasn't great weather here, but it was good enough to be outside, good enough to be in the pool a little bit.
Yeah. It's funny, weather is a lot like freedom. You can be incarcerated and still be free as long as you have the Spirit of the Lord with you, right? And it can be the rainiest day in the world, and as long as you're surrounded with those who love you, it can be more bright and shining. You can be surrounded with everything that you love and still be broken in such a way that the depth makes you not have any joy and still lose your life from it. So life is a fragile, beautiful thing. So to the fathers, in regards to you fellas out there that don't have your babies or whatever it is, we're with you. We would love you, represent you, and to the fathers with their babies, etc. Whatever you be, we're with you. Happy Father's Day, gentlemen. So I love the dad joke. I'm gonna give you one back. You ready?
Do it.
I told this one my little one. So, what is the kitty cat's favorite color?
What is a kitty cat's favorite color?
Purple.
Purple.
I'm the worst because my jokes suck always, really, and I can't stop laughing at them. I think everybody's like, it's not that funny. Like,
No, they're not. It's the groaning funny. You know, it's you got to. It's the worse it is, the worse timing it is, the better the joke.
I'm telling you, man. What would you? Let me switch gears with you, man. If you could change anything in the world, make any type of impact, and if it takes you a moment, I respect that. But I asked you a couple of days ago to think about it. So I'm gonna shoot mine at you first, okay? But anything in the world that you could make an impact, it's like a permanent change, like a successful, actually implementation into the world, what would it be? For example, I've had a lot of time to think about it, so I'm cheating. I noticed that all the sign languages in the nation are different around the world, and it's not the same sign language. I noticed that the tongue is split and we speak all these different languages. And perhaps that music is perhaps the greatest form of communication because we can feel. Therefore, if I could do anything in this world, it would once again rejoin the tongue and create love for one another because we're bridging the gap of communication. And to me, I love justice. So justice is to love kindness. And if justice is to love kindness, perhaps the more kindness and love we have in our world, and justice is the less charity that we would need. So I would like to make one universal language, whatever that be, however it be, even if it's a sign language. But anyways, what made me really think about it initially is I was hanging out with this dude. I played soccer on the Olympic development team young. This guy and the other team were in hotels together, like kicking it in the pool, and like we're knocking the ball around, even though we're playing each other the next day. Hotel. I just love this dude. I love the spirit. You know what I mean? I went to talk to him so bad. We looked like we were on the short bus. You know what I mean? Because the whole time we were hanging out, I was like making all these like, just absolutely embarrassing expressions. You know what I mean? I just thought, man, I wish I could tell him. I wish I could learn more about him. You know, and just communicate. You know, I was frustrated by the distance, the gap, and it was a long time ago. I never stopped thinking about that. So, do you need more time? Would you like more time? You can always change it later.
No, as soon as you asked me the question, I had an answer.
Beautiful.
I think the one thing I would change, Ryan, and it's a little sim. It's probably in the same vein as what you were talking about. But I would give the ability to see, and I don't, and you know that I don't mean to see with the eyes. I would give everybody an increased ability to see with their heart. Did I lose you, Gov? I think I lost the Gov. But yeah, I think I would give the ability as a general statement to for people to be able to see the truth and act on it because it's there. It's right in front of you. Well, we lost the governor. I don't know where he's gone to. He had some tech issues earlier. Maybe this is a technical difficulties sort of situation. We'll give him a minute. I suppose this is where we're supposed to cut to commercial. Here we go. Well, Govs, I think that means we're going to try again in a bit. So stick around for take two.
I lost your what?
Huh?
You lost your what?
No, I just got that. Governor,
What's up, Gov?
can you bloody hear me?
I can hear you now.
I'm telling you what, bloke.
Where'd you go?
No, I got freaking kicked.
You got kicked
I didn't
off.
just get kicked. Someone logged on and put 45 browsers out, and then booted my phone off.
What do you mean put 45 browsers up? Like
Yeah.
like 45 like on your device?
Yeah, on my phone for that matter.
Interesting.
I know. We'll get
Well,
into that some other stream.
We have at least one viewer.
We'll have to. What's that?
We have at least one viewer.
No, we have 1,000,001. So I got to say this because people are gonna wonder where I've been, what the company's gone through, and what we've been up to. We'll show you later. You know what I mean? But it's been hell for you. Against the mainstream media, everybody knows about the trial that went down. Once again, the jury has deliberated and found myself fit to represent the people on the street as an advocate and not guilty of all charges. Well done, mainstream media. Kiss my ass on the other side. Josh, if you could be buried in any way, I know it seems a little morbid, but what would it be? Some people would be cremated and blah, blah, blah. Anything different for you?
I'm not certain on that one. I haven't thought it through. I imagine the dirt would be a good place to go.
Church?
The dirt.
Say it again?
The dirt, just in the dirt.
What? Well, no wonder I didn't freaking understand. What the hell is dirt? Is that
Dirt.
Z-U-R-C-H?
No, D-I-R-T.
Oh, dirt. Dude, you're right. I've been a fucking drummer my whole life.
Yeah. What? Huh?
I was like, can I get an origin of language and use it in a sentence, please? Spelling bee. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I could be buried in any way. Would you be naked?
I think that would be the way to go, right? To
be naked connected. In the dirt?
To be connected.
Like no coffin.
Ashes to ashes.
Are we allowed to be buried without a coffin?
No, there's health regulations on that.
Get out of here, for real?
Yeah.
Well, I want to be naked in the dirt.
Right? Seems like a good thing to do, but there is issues with contamination of water sources and things of that nature if it's done en masse.
Right, just like they dump all the stool in the water.
Yep.
So and here in Columbus, Ohio, on the riverside.
There's a good reason that we as a society have decided that we're not going to do that. But
and there's also a good reason why the Scioto River is brown.
You're right. It's not like the water doesn't get contaminated the way it is. So.
Well, I gotta tell you how I like it. You know, if I have to be last in the coffin, like no other of my options were last and foremost would be face down in a coffin. Even at my showing, if I'm not like just totally demolished, close casket to death, I'd like to be face down, you know, so all my haters can kiss my ass.
Yeah, I mean, you have to open the bottom side of the casket too, you know, like not the top. You know, just...
Yeah. And there'd be a fart sound by every time I walk by. There'd be a fart sound. You know what I mean?
Classic.
Oh my god! I'll leave it at that one.
Step up to the coffin. There's a whoopee cushion under the floor.
Yeah, funny enough, dude. I just got an old original whoopee cushion. You know, it's like, I haven't opened it. I probably never will. Just something weird like that. But...
The one with the foam in it, or like the one you have to keep blowing up.
Yeah, that's the foam in it.
Right on. That was the deluxe edition, I believe. I think the first ones were just the
you know
funny
what?
balloon.
No, I don't think it does have foam in it because it's folded.
Right. Well, the original one was just a freaking balloon, right?
Yeah, that's what this one.
And then somebody got smart and they put a piece of expandable foam in it, so you don't have to inflate it every time it inflates itself.
It's weird. So
that's evolution, man.
No doubt. We're gonna take this a second to give it to our sponsor for being good and getting me out of jail a million times. First off, I'd like to thank Andy Califf for all odds and $1 million bonds. If you haven't seen him, Andy Califf, go get him. The next one, Pepsi and Jack Daniels. We thank you and appreciate your products. Anyways, any commercials for you?
No,
Oh, also
good.
the mindful moose been killing it.
Oh
Fix
yeah,
anything you need. Balls to the
that's
wall, biggest balls of y'all. Mindful moose. What
there's a
about you, man? Got
plug.
any commercials you're gonna cut real quick?
I'm sorry.
Any commercials for you?
No, I think you just covered it.
Killed it. So maybe on our off time, and after all of our on time, we can figure out a way for us to do a little live jam from ocean to ocean. You know what I mean?
Well, when you cut out, I picked up the bass and I was jamming on the bass for a minute to fill some time.
No, right. For real.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna have to address some of the ways that the tech works, and it's always gonna be a curve, right, big dog?
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's a fast stream. It's our first one. We want to keep it chill for everybody. Half an hour, 25, half an hour, 5 hours. You never know. But anything that you want to cover that's on your heart, big dog? Funny, sad, horrible, glad.
I know we'll get into deeper topics as we come along through this whole thing.
Yeah.
But I wanna put it out there that the purpose of this entire thing is to raise awareness. And it's to raise awareness for things that oftentimes get swept under the rug for one reason or another. I believe that the First Amendment is the First Amendment for a very large number of reasons.
Yeah.
And even small infringements upon that, even the creep of no, you shouldn't say that, is questionable in my opinion. I think that the information needs to be out there and available. I think that opinions on the information needs to be out there and available.
No doubt.
And I think we live in a society that chooses its leaders on democratic terms. At least we publicize that. So
Yeah.
if that's the way it needs to function, then coming into the type of digital and information age that we are, that should be readily available. There should be files. There should be collections of files that, if we're voting on a particular officer or anything of that nature, we should be able to look it up and see what they've done in the office.
Yeah.
Right there.
And we're not politicians. We're just two fellas kicking it. Governor?
Right. Yeah. And I think that opens the realm. When you start having good discussions about anything, it's difficult to completely remove yourself from what would be considered political.
I agree with you. I mean, the First Amendment is freedom of press, freedom of,
Yes, and
speech.
I think there's question that I've encountered in a number of places in my life where the conversation that is taboo is framed in such a way that it is the framing of it looks to make it not political when in fact it is political.
Yeah, it's almost. Did you see that new Afro Man trial? Did you watch any of that, Jazz?
Yes, I did.
Wasn't that you who turned me on to that?
I think I
How about Sarah? Sarah was the fucking best one. I didn't know Sarah had a donger though. Did you?
Who?
Did Sarah have a wiener?
Who are you talking about?
Sarah. Remember the song Sarah from Afro Man's Trial? The officer who walked into his house crying at the playback.
Right. Yeah,
Started crying at the playback of the video.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I couldn't. I felt like Crocodile Dundee. Remember when Crocodile Dundee, when he walks into that party in New York, after getting from Australia or whatever, and this dude walks up to him dressed like a lady, stuff. But he sold it. He really looked like a lady. But Crocodile Dundee's thinking the whole time they're talking, I don't know if this is a lady. So he's talking with him, and all of a sudden Dundee just grabs him by the balls, and he goes, "Oh, a shim." And then Dundee walks away to get in the door somewhere, some champagne and cheese, and all of a sudden the shim looks at the guest that brought Dundee and he goes, "I like him, bring him back." The shim and Sarah.
Right. Yeah.
But on a serious note, go ahead.
Afro-Man was definitely not kind in what he did, but I think that that was kind of the purpose. I think the purpose again was to expose a reality of a situation
No
that
doubt.
was out of line. I mean, bottom line.
No doubt. And not only was it out of line, I'm an advocate for justice for 25 years, legal video specialist, court reporter, media documentarian. Founded Limitless for People 10 years ago with Josh's inspiration and many other people. Governor over here was one of those inspirations and also has carried me like a father, like a brother. So I couldn't love him more. But in the midst of these experiences I'm referencing to, there were seasons and situations where I've been arrested numerous times. Everybody knows that, but people were going and saying wild things, stealing body cam, creating false report, releasing the false report after they stole it, and then getting paid by the Columbus City Division of Police, right? CPD with Spencer Badger to utilize it as a secondary income. And you can say whatever you want. It's your mouth, right? Say it, but be prepared to put your foot in your mouth if you're wrong, because there are still laws, and the laws are still evolving around us. So we need to be conscious about those laws and how we can make change in the world. Um, you can say whatever you want, but you got to be careful what you say, where you say it, and how you say it. Um, but we're here to give people a voice. We're also here to kind of cut up two brothers. So, you know, what are your thoughts, big dog? You're thinking deep right now, man. I do.
It's
My
hard to stay.
God.
It's hard to stay in the shallow end with the.
You gotta go deep. Yeah. I'm swinging for the fences. I'm embarrassing myself. I'm gonna kick it with this real quick on the way out. So Babe Ruth, the great Bambino, he swung at everything. I mean, it was embarrassing. He looked drunk all the time. He probably looked drunk.
record strikeouts.
Yeah, a record strikeout. This interviewers interviewing him after a game. He's like, babe. He's like, are you dumb? He's like, why did you swing at every pitch? The ball's over your head. You're swinging like a hatchet. He was behind you, swinging behind your back. He's 5 feet in front of you, chasing the ball and swinging. He's like, are you dumb? Do you not hear your coaches telling you, stop swinging, don't swing? Do you not hear your players mourn and moan when you're freaking getting struck out? You're leading the leagues in strikeouts, babe. What is your problem? Are you done? And Bambino looks at him and goes, every strike brings me closer to a home run. And it just so happened he may be the worst strikeout. He's the best strikeout. And he's also the greatest home run hitter. So he's both ends of the spectrum. You can go all in. You're going to be hated or loved what you do either way. So just swing. You know what I mean? Swing for the fences, fellas and ladies. What about you, big dog? Anything on the way out?
That's a beautiful one, man. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I've never been the big swing, the big swinger in my own. I take a more cautious approach, man. You're the drummer. I'm the bass player. If something goes off the rails, one of us has to hold it together.
Yeah, you definitely pulled me by the reins many times. But I remember that one New Year's show where you're hooking up with the moms, you know, we're getting tankers falling against the wall, passing out. You're getting.
That was insane. That was that was one for the books, man.
That was an amazing night.
That was one
So
for the books.
we love you guys. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, all the mothers that have carried their babies without fathers helping them. We love you. Happy Father's Day. And to our heavenly fathers, boom. To our earthly fathers, boom. And to the fathers to become, boom. So be the change you want to see in the world. Become the person you wish to meet. And it's challenging, but love other people without inquiring if they're worthy. Last thing I'm going to end it with. There's 3 types of people in this world, Governor. Did you know that? It's simple mathematics. And you're kind of mathematical. I'm not. So I keep it like this. Real simple, right? Have you heard this before? All right, we'll give it to you. So if you want to know what type of person this person falls into, right? 3 categories. You ask each person the same question. Same mathematical equation. 1 plus 1. If someone asks you 1 plus 1, someone says 1. What do you think, Bob? What do you think, Gavin?
That's probably not right.
They're probably not right. They're probably a thief, right? They're probably stealing from you because we're missing one. You educate this person. If they don't want to learn, you move on and you stay where you lay. But you move on. You're curious. You want to know something. You find the next person in line. Ask the same question. Say, hey, gee, what's 1 + 1? And they look at you and they say, 3. Governor, what do you think about that one, big dog?
He's putting something back.
What kind of person is it?
That would be a giving personality.
That would be a freaking liar.
Well, giving you something, right?
Yeah, give you some shit to eat. You know, so you got the liar and the thief. You treat them both the same way. Neither of them learn. Don't want to learn. You give them time. You give them a day. You give them patience, but they don't want to learn. You stay where you lay. So move on. Me and Governor kept moving on, and we found this third person in line. And I asked Governor over here one day, hey, Governor, who's 1 + 1, mate? And he goes, Governor, it's peace. And he shut the door on me. I saw him the next day. We became friends forever. So, fellas, ladies, from us to you, welcome to the Governor's Circle. In case you're trying, we're out of here. Peace out. Anything else, fella? Anything else, big dog?
That's it.
Catch
Catch you next time.
Shanghai, Governor's Circle. Love that, dude.
Beautiful.